Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marsha with Marchiasmind. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What's on my mind today? Customer service. So we're gonna sit here outside because it's gorgeous, and I'm gonna tell you some things. Number one, condescending. Don't be condescending to people. You know when they get mad and they start yelling, don't be like, I'm just gonna make up a name. Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe? Joe, if you keep talking, I cannot help you. Or just like they treat him like a child. I cannot stand that when people do that. And these people are in lead positions or higher up positions, and not too high, mind you. But some of them talk to the customers that way, or they'll raise their voice at them. Do not raise your voice at people. Why? Because it just makes them more angry. I mean, it would me. I don't want some customer service reps sitting there yelling at me. I remember one time, one guy was calling here at our house, one of those, what do you call it? Telemarketers or something. And my husband didn't want anything to do with it, right? And the guy goes, I forgot what he said, but he hung up on my husband. And my husband wasn't even rude. And if he was, so what? Because he wasn't yelling at the guy. He's just basically saying, you know, why do you call here so late? It's like 8:30 or whatever. I don't know what it was, but the guy hung up on him. And I remember one time, I shared the story before, I was paying a bill. And at the time I was struggling with money, and I was struggling to pay this American Express bill. And I was calling them to set a payment plan up so I wouldn't get in trouble. And one of the reps, she helped me, and she said, yeah, we'll go ahead and take whatever you can pay. I'm like, oh good, okay. And she goes, but I do have to connect you with our whatever. And so she did. And I talked to that lady, and the lady's like, oh no, you cannot pay just $35. No, you have to at least pay $80. No, that's not how it works. And she was like getting all pissy and snippy with me. I'm like, oh, well, that lady I just talked to just said differently. And I was so upset, I started yelling at her. Pissed me off. That was a long time ago, man. I was young, but yeah, you don't do that to people. You just so condescending. You don't do that. That is number one. Do not treat people like children. And number two, kind of reflect how they talk. If they're in a hurry, talk fast if you can. If they're slow going and they kind of can't get what you say, kind of be slow. You know, pace yourself. Kind of reflect and mirror how they are and how they talk. Also, if they're super upset, try not to be too happy, because you'll just piss them off. They don't want to speak to a truly, really happy person or a fake happy person. So don't keep your voice so high. This is my experience. And I've noticed that when I have a tip too. I've been using this. It's been working. Like, I'll answer the phone and I'll say, oh, sorry, let me turn up my volume. Sorry about that. One, they know they're talking to a human being. Two, they are actually realizing, oh, this person is taking accountability and saying sorry to me and fixing something. So right away they know, oh, this is a human being who's going to listen to me. Yeah. And another tip, don't answer the phone like a crabapple. I'll just make up a name. You know, fictional business, how can I help you? Fictional business, may I help you? Fictional business, this is Donna, how may I help you? You know, why you have to answer the phone like that? I remember two of the people I work with, they said that people on the other line would ask them, why are you so mad? You sound mad. Why are you so mad? It's like, guys, if you really hate your job that much, maybe like don't work there, or maybe just kind of take a chill pill. I'm just kidding. Or do something to avoid being so stressed out on the phone. And think happy thoughts. I'm serious. Think happy thoughts, because it puts you in a frame of mind that's happy. Smile if you have to, even if you don't want to. Smile, even though it feels like ridiculous, just smile, because it really helps send out those endorphins in your body and helps you feel like in a better mood. And it also sounds good on the phone. It comes across as you sounding nicer on the phone. And let's see what else. What else do I got? What else do I have? Okay, let's summarize. I didn't really put them in order. Don't be condescending. Reflect and mirror back how are they speaking. Don't talk too high of a pitch of a voice. It sounds fake. Don't answer the phone like a crab apple, because they're just going to get more pissed off. Yeah, mirror them. Okay, what else? Let's see. Oh, do the thing about the, I can't, oh, sorry, let me turn that up. Sorry about that. Anyway, so another thing I like to say is don't tell them what they have to do. Don't tell them they need to do this or you have to do this, or no, and don't say I advise you to do this. No, because we are not there to advise them. That's illegal. You can suggest them to do something or refer them to do something or encourage them to do something. Don't say you need to do this, because they'll just say I don't need to do anything. You don't want my mama. I learned that a long time ago. You don't say that. And you don't say, well, I advise that you, and we are told, no, we don't advise people. We suggest or we refer. So watch what you say, and maybe watch your company policy on that. Maybe check that out. That's a good thing to know too. Oh, and also, I love this one. You got 2 ears, right? You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So listen before you speak. Listen and don't assume that you know what they want. Really listen to what they are saying and maybe not saying or trying to say. Because a lot of times we think about what we're going to say next in response to what they're saying, but that means we're really not listening to what they are saying or truly needing or meaning and stuff like that. So watch what you say, use your ears and not your mouth. And when it's time to speak, then yes, you can use your mouth. Oh, and volume. Volume is your friend, so is hold. Some policies, some offices, they don't want you to use the hold button, but let's stick to this one about volume. If someone's yelling in your ear or they're complaining and you just can't think with them and you can't put them on hold, turn down the volume. Because if they're whining or complaining or yelling in your ear, that volume being lowered is really going to help you concentrate, and it's not going to like make your blood boil. You know, it really does work. Or if they're in a car and the speaker or the wind is loud, it's helpful to turn down your volume so you don't hear that crap and you're not yelling in your headpiece or your headset or your, you know, little headset. I noticed that people don't realize that they're yelling when someone else is yelling at them because the volume's so high. So turn down the volume. That's a really, really good point. Oh, and another tip, you guys, if you want to give good customer service, you really need to take care of yourself first. So this means wake up early, because when you wake up early, you don't feel rushed. You are not in a hurry. You're not frazzled. You can have everything ready to go the night before, or get up early and have things ready in time, have a little routine. And I have a whole thing I want to do about success habits of the millionaires. It's from a book, but I've read a lot of books on this, and I have implemented it in my life, and I've seen a lot of differences in myself, my life, and the way I am in customer service. And I do get a lot of compliments from my customers, and so much so that I got a survey and it pointed me out specifically by name. So that was cool, from customers all over the Northern California. So that's cool, and I get a lot of kudos. So I think I'm doing something right. I've been in customer service for over, gosh, 30 years, I would say. Because I've been working since I was 16. So yeah. Yep. Been in customer service for a long time, and I've learned a lot of tips and tricks to do on the phone. So love that lower register, using a lower register voice, calming, soothing. People say that they really like talking to me because I am soothing, and I'm not like freakishly, you know, shrieking or something, or just rude and like I know it all, you know. And don't say phone numbers hecka fast. Like when someone tells me their social hecka fast, it's like, really? That's why when people say, this is another tip, when they say their phone number or their social slowly, thank them. Thank them for saying it slowly. Thank them, or say, you know what, that was nice and clear, thank you. That helps me pull up your information. I like doing that. I like acknowledging that. And I got this tip from a customer rep. One time he was talking to me and I gave him my information, verification process, and it's like, thank you, I appreciate that. That threw me back because I never heard that before. What do you mean you appreciate that? That's part of your job. But you know what? If anyone asks me why I appreciate that, because I appreciate you helping me do the verification process, because we can get on to the next process and helping you. You would be surprised how many people don't want to verify their information, thinking, oh my gosh, this is a pain in the butt. And it's like for their security. Hello? I remember I used to be like that when I was younger. I'm like, really? I need to get on with this phone call. You don't need to know my address. It's the same. It's the same way. But now I know, and I totally get it. So just remember, people don't understand why you have to do that sometimes, and just you know, don't be like condescending or miss know-it-all, because you don't know it all. Once you think you know it all, that's when you fall. So yeah. So those are my tips today. I don't want to keep it too long. I know they're not really in order. I hope they help you have a great week this week. And I know you guys have been liking the customer service videos as well as the call center videos. So let me know what else you would like to know, and I will let you know, because I've been in customer service for a very long time. So I thank you for coming to my channel, and have a great day. Bye-bye.